scorecard for this heavyweight bout, Torrez Jr. versus Vianello, live right now. Less than 1 minute left here in this first round. Torrez Jr. doing his thing with his pressure. His main thing is pressure coming forward. His main, I wouldn't say his main skill. It's kind of disrespectful saying that he only has one skill is coming forward. It's not that, but he's very good at effective aggressiveness. This guy Vianello, and also an up and coming prospect, he had a big upset win against I forget his name, the big heavyweight. He fights out of Montreal from Pound for Pound gym. So this should be good right now. 7 seconds left here in this first round. Oh, Vianello landing a big right hand. Torres landing a big right hand. End of the first round. I'll give that first round to Torrez Jr. Again, not just simply for being aggressive, but his effective aggressiveness. Looking at Torrez Jr.'s corner. That's Chris Campos. I like to see that. You know what I appreciate when pro boxers keep their amateur coaches. And sometimes it's not the boxer's fault. Sometimes the promotional company that they sign with wants them to train with whatever coach is with that promotional company. But I really appreciate when pro prospects keep their amateur coaches. The reason why I brought that up because Torrez Jr. Let's look in his corner, and one of the coaches is from USA Boxing when he was an amateur. All right, getting ready for the second round. Torrez Jr. versus Vianello. Here we go. Vianello is trying to land some big right hands. He has not been successful so far. Torrez Jr. has some good, what I like to talk about, random head movement. Shout out to my boy Mike Carter. We were just talking about that. Random head movement. Because Vianello, he's taller and longer. Vianello is taller and longer in his orthodox stance. Torrez is a southpaw. So Vianello is trying to land a hard straight right hand. Has not been successful so far, but he's coming very close, but not successful so far. He needs to try to land a few jabs first to get used to that target, which he's trying right now. Both guys are using their lead hand to kind of play with the opponent's lead hand. Vianello using his forearm to kind of keep Torrez off on the ropes right now. Both guys have their lead hand a little extra high. Torrez throwing a big straight left and a right hook. Tangled up in a corner right now. Vianello, the reason why he's having so much trouble landing a straight right hand is because he can't land any jabs. Well, so far, it is only the second round. Vianello has not been successful landing any good jabs on Torrez, which makes it harder for him to land a cross. Vianello doesn't seem too comfortable when they get mixed up close together. Like when they get tangled up in close quarters where you can do some inside fighting. Vianello is just trying to hold on instead of trying to fight off. Now against a shorter boxer, you don't always want to try to fight. You don't always have to try to fight them off. Wow, the referee's taking a point already in the second round? Wow, wow. I do not agree with that. The referee just took a point away from Vianello for excessive holding. Yes, he is holding a little extra, but not, you don't take a point away like right now. Nah, man, he wasn't holding that excessively. In the second round, you're going to take a point away. Like, no, I don't agree with that. 30 seconds left in here in this second round. This is one of the things, Phil. First two rounds I'm giving to Torrez Jr. 10 seconds left here in the second round. First two rounds to Torrez. You know, the one thing I always remind people Like if you're a shorter boxer and you're facing someone that's taller and longer, just because someone is taller with a longer reach than you doesn't automatically mean that they have an advantage if they don't know how to use that reach. That's what you call having an educated jab. Again, Vianello's trying to land a long straight right hand, but it's not landing because he can't find the target with the jabs first. End of that second round, first 2 rounds I gave to Torrez Jr. So again, just because someone is taller and longer, what's the referee trying to say whatever the referee said, it didn't matter, man. That should not have been a point taken away in a friggin' second round. Again, if you're doing something, it has nothing to do with the round. If you're doing something illegal, like super illegal, yeah, you got to take a point away. It doesn't matter what time of the fight it is, but there's no excessive holding in a second round. Anyways, made me lose my train of thought. What was I talking about before? Torrez Jr. Mello, just writing down my scorecards here. First 2 rounds for Torrez Jr. All right, start of the third round. Start of the third round. I guess you got to give it 10-9. By default, you got to give that second round. If you're scoring a fight, which you should be, second round is 10-8 for Torrez. Vianello holding on again. But Torrez is also holding at the same time, too. They're both using their lead arms to hold each other, kind of. Again, Vianello trying to throw a straight right and missing because he's not able to land no jabs first. Torrez still has to be careful to not walk in because Vianello, he's trying to time some uppercuts, too, a right uppercut. And even though he's not landing any jabs, Torrez has to be careful just charging forward. Because even though Vianello's missing, he's barely missing. Just under 2 minutes left. Again, Vianello landed a nice right hand there. First clean right hand he landed of the fight. Torrez Jr. didn't seem fazed by it. Halfway through the third round right now. Halfway through the third round. Torrez Jr. still looking in control. Again, Vianello is making it so obvious that he is not comfortable fighting on the inside. Like as the taller person, of course, as the taller person, you want to do your best to keep that shorter boxer on your outside. But sometimes you still have to have the skill of fighting on the inside. Even if you don't want to do it or don't have to do it all the time, you still have to show your opponent that Torrez almost landed a big straight left. You still have to show your opponent that they can't bully you on the inside just because they're shorter than you and slightly bigger in size. But Torrez just throwing one big straight left and getting right on the inside and going to work. I don't think Vianello has landed one clean jab. I haven't seen it. Maybe he has. I'm sure he has 1 or 2, but I haven't seen one clean jab landed by Vianello, the taller and longer boxer. 10 seconds left in this third round. Torrez Jr. in clear control. Vianello breathing a little extra hard in that corner. You know, there's certain things that you don't always prepare for during training. That if it happens during a fight and you're not used to it, that will make you tired. It's the reason why I bring that up in this specific case right now. I'm sure, like in training, as the taller, longer boxer, you're not always preparing to do a lot of fighting on the inside, whether you're wrestling or just fighting for a better position. You know, you're not always. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not in all these boxers training camps, but not everyone trains to fight a rough fight on the inside. So sometimes it's kind of hard. What up? What up? What up to everyone in the chat? If you haven't done it yet, please do me a favor. Press the like button so it helps get the viewership to more people. Press the subscribe button too, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Fourth round right now. Torrez Jr. in control, especially if Vianello is not going to land any jabs. Okay, Vianello, he's doing a little bit better with that lead hand, but not enough to slow down Torrez Jr. Torrez Jr. He's mixing up his lead hand with a jab and adding a hook in there too. Seba, thank you for being the 939th subscriber. Trying to get to 1,000. Help me get to 1,000. Tell a friend to tell a friend. 2 minutes left here in this fourth round. Torrez Jr. versus Vianello. Vianello still has not landed a clean jab. He's wondering why he keeps missing with his straight right. Torrez could see him coming a mile away. You got to try to blind him. Just like, I mean, there's plenty of guys that in history that have good jabs, but specifically at the heavyweight division, the Klitschko brothers had very good jabs. A lot of their fights would be boring, just bore you to death with their jab, and then just out of nowhere, bam, a right hand comes across. Vianello's doing it the opposite way. He's trying to throw more right hands. Vianello has definitely thrown, from the orthodox position, he's thrown more right hands, more crosses than his lead hand. Just over a minute left here in this fourth round. See, just Vianello, just the fact that he's faking right now. Vianello's doing some fakes, like he's gonna throw the lead jab, and Torrez is kind of hesitating from coming forward. .45 seconds left here in this fourth round. Torrez landing a nice, short, quick counter right hook. Now they're on the inside. They're both on the inside. Torrez going to work on the inside. Torrez is, he's clearly in control of this fight. 30 seconds left in this fourth round. If there's one thing that he needs to be careful for, is that a lot of times, as far as the head movement, he'll just duck his head straight down. He'll just go straight down. So I can see why Vianello is trying. Oh, nice counter right hook by Torrez. I can see why Vianello is trying to throw his right uppercut, but again, you got to blind him with the jab first. End of that fourth round. Torrez in control. I was expecting Vianello to put up more of a fight, but the Olympian Ricardo Torrez Jr. showing why he was an Olympian. Skills on display. Heavyweight skills on display. Vianello, you can definitely see the difference in skill level here, man. Definitely see the difference in skill level. Torrez with the Olympic rings tattoo on his shoulder. All right, fifth round right here. Two minutes, 2 minutes 45 seconds left going into the fifth round. Hot USA prospect Ricardo Torrez Jr. in complete control right now. This is scheduled for 10 rounds, but I could see Torrez going for a stoppage around round 8. Around round 8 or 9. Because as the rounds go on, he's still not getting hit. Torrez is not getting hit, and he's landing, I wouldn't say a lot more, but definitely more to make sure that he's clearly winning. Torrez, he has a very quick counter right hook. Oh, finally Vianello lands a jab. But 90%, yeah, right hook. Torrez has a very quick right hook, man. Okay, finally. Oh, Vianello landing some jabs and across. Torrez looks a little bit staggered right now. Did he just lose his balance, or is he actually hurt? Oh, whoa. Okay, now we got a match. Now we got a fight. Both guys are exchanging, landing good. Vianello finally landed some good jabs. Yes, it is a good fight, Sean Remo. Very good fight. Shout out to everyone in the chat. If you guys are watching the fight too, let me know what your thoughts are. Torrez better be careful. You better be careful. Vianello. I might actually give Vianello this round here. Even though he only started to work like less than halfway through the round, the work that he put in looked like it definitely had an effect on Torrez Jr. Vianello landing some good body shots. Yeah. Vianello doing his thing right now. He still better be careful because his lead hand is down, and Torrez is very good with that quick counter right hook. 20 seconds left here in this fifth round. Ten seconds left here in the fifth round. Good round for Vianello. Good round for Vianello. This was definitely by far Vianello's best round of the fight. Just when it looked like it was getting too far away. Just when it looked like it was getting too far away for Vianello to come back, he came on strong that round. And it started with a jab first. Oh, they're showing a replay of Torrez Jr. landing some quick counter right hands. He's very skilled at that, Torrez. See, Vianello lands a jab. The jab landed. Another jab, and then another straight cross after. I'm telling you, man, Vianello, if he can land that jab, Staggered, looked like Torrez Jr. I don't know if he lost his balance or if he was actually hurt. All right, sixth round, scheduled for 10. Vianello has a little bit more confidence in his bop now, in his step. A little bit more bop in his step, looking more confident since he had a very good last round. Let's see if Torrez Jr. is going to come back and take the lead. Yeah, Vianello, man, this guy, when he misses, he misses so big that he's wide open for a counter punch. If Torrez could, oh, don't tell me. Okay. Thought the referee was going to take another point away from Vianello, but he's just stopping the fight to fix Torrez's glove, some tape on his glove. All right, fight's back on. 2 minutes left in the sixth round. Since Vianello landed those couple of good jabs last round, Torrez hasn't been as aggressively coming forward. I would suggest Vianello get back on that jab though before Torrez realizes that he's not throwing it and gains his confidence back to just go back to what he was doing at the beginning of the earlier rounds of the fight. Vianello using his forearm again to anytime they get in the clinch this round, Vianello's trying to use his forearm to put in his throat to create some space. Again, Vianello, he's just holding his arm out there. He's not throwing a good jab. And Torrez is gonna counter him with a big right hook and then a straight left. If Vianello does not be careful. 1 minute left here in the 6th round. Again, big counter right hooks from Torrez. Torrez is landing some good counter right hooks. I wish he would just throw a straight left right after that counter left right hook. See, he keeps throwing it, and he's landing it most of the time. Finally, Vianello landing some good jabs right now. As soon as Vianello lands some jabs, it makes Torrez back up. Vianello, he's throwing these jabs far and few in between, but then anytime he does throw them, it's helping keep Torrez away from him. Vianello had some good jabs, but it wasn't enough to give him that round. Torrez, round 7. I see Vianello's coach trying to tell him. I don't know what they're speaking. They're speaking Italian, but I could tell by his body language. His coach is trying to tell him to land more jabs and to be more in and out, not to just stand in front of him. 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. That's what his coach is demonstrating. Three more big rounds. Richard Torrez Jr. versus Guido Vianello. Three more rounds, round 7. Torrez coming forward aggressively. Vianello trying to land a hard straight right. Vianello's head snapping to the side from getting caught with a big right counter. Two minutes and 30 seconds into the 7th. Fighting on the inside. Finally, Vianello trying to fight a little bit more on the inside. Referee breaks them up. Oh, Torrez landing a big straight left. Torrez fighting on the inside. Vianello trying to hold on and getting hit. That's not working out for you, man. You got to fight back on the inside. Or try to make a sharp turn and throw some punches to get the shorter guy off you. Vianello is showing some good footwork, but he's not adding the punches to his good footwork. Nice couple of long jabs from Vianello. See, again, when he throws his jab, when Vianello throws his good jab, it's keeping Torrez at a distance. At a safe distance. Halfway through round number 7 right now. Vianello is looking visibly tired. I don't understand that. How do you be at this level and get tired in the 7th round? Like, tired to not be able to go the distance. It's just so easy for Torres to get on the inside because Vianello's not landing any significant, respectable jabs. Torres going to work on the inside. Vianello made a sharp turn to get Torres off him, but then he didn't do anything with it. Vianello, he's literally just doing this with his arm. He's just doing this with his arm. He's not like actually stepping into it and making it respectable. Oh, he did there, but almost got countered. Vianello is not confident in his jab. When the shorter boxer is landing more lead hands than you, when the shorter boxer is landing more lead hands than the taller boxer, the taller boxer is definitely not confident in their straight punches or the jabs specifically. Round number 8 done. Clear for Torres again. Vianello having a few moments, again, far and few in between. All these highlights are Torres Jr. The highlight in between rounds are Torres Jr. landing all those counter right hooks. Okay, Torres has a little bit of a mark under his left eye. See, he did get caught with 1 or 2 punches. Going into round 8. Going into round 8, here we go. Vianello is gonna have to go for the knockout if he wants to win this fight. And if that's the case, you gotta sacrifice your defense to be able to land your own big punch. But that takes a lot. It's easy to say, harder to actually do it. Like, you gotta walk into the fire. And I feel like I keep repeating the same thing each round. Like, Vianello's neck is gonna be sore from constantly getting like whiplash to the side from Torres's right hooks. I'd love to know the CompuBox scorecard on counter right hooks landed, not just thrown, but landed from Torres. Like, it has to be in the 20s, high 20s, if not 30. Almost halfway through the 8th round, another counter right hook. See, not only if you're the taller, longer boxer, not only is it a big disadvantage if you don't know how to use your jab, not only offensive wise but defensive wise too. If you don't have an educated jab and you're taller and longer, and your arm is just sticking out there, it's easier for you to get countered with punches too. Which is what's happening right now. Another counter right hook by Torrez Jr. This guy is the counter right hook king. At least tonight. Usyk might be the counter right hook king. Not might, he is. Heavyweight king. 45 seconds left here in the 8th round. Oh! Big straight left by Torres. And what did I say? I said he was going to try to finish him in the 8th round. He got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Come on. Finish him. 20 seconds left. I did say 8 or 9. I said 8 or 9, but most likely the 8th. And unless he does it in the last 10 seconds right now. Okay, Vianello coming forward. Okay, Vianello coming forward. Trying to steal the round in the last 10 seconds. But sorry, man. Vianello walking woozy back to his corner. See, in cases like this, like, I don't know, man. In cases like this, I don't know. I would consider stopping the fight. I would tell my boxer, listen, I'm not just going to stand here and watch you. Oh, my goodness. I'm not just going to stand here and watch you take bombs to the head. Boom. Oh, my goodness. I'm surprised Vianello was still standing after that. Vianello could take a shot. Wow. I'm not, as a coach, I'm going to tell my boxer, I'm not just going to stand here and just watch you take bombs for the next 2 rounds. I don't care about your pride being able to survive a full fight. I care about your brain damage and not increasing it. 2 more rounds to go. Let's go. Going into round 9 right now. Round number 9. Let's go. Torrez Jr. in control of this match here. Let's see if he can stay perfect, or not perfect, but stay as a good, clean boxer, as the shorter southpaw. Okay. He has. Torrez Jr. is going for the kill. Vianello is holding on for his life. Ninth round. 2 minutes left. Whoa, looked like Vianello landed a nice right uppercut. I think it might have got Torrez's respect, because Torrez is not aggressively coming forward. He's not backing up, like he's not retreating, but at the same time, he's not really coming forward too strong. 1:45 left here in the 9th round. Vianello just trying to jump in with a hook cross. You gotta start with that jab first, man. Come on, man. Another big left counter by Torrez Jr. Less than a minute left here in this 9th round. Vianello is trying to win the fight. I'll give him that. Vianello has not quit, even though he's clearly losing. He's not quit. He's still trying to win. He just keeps getting countered. Like, Jesus, man. The doctor really needs to check on Vianello after this fight for as many bombs that he took. Look at him. Look how tired he is. Getting hit with a lot of punches makes you tired, too. 15 seconds left here in this 9th round. Torrez Jr. in control. Well, sorry, I shouldn't say in complete control, because Vianello is he's still in it, man. End of the 9th round. That's crazy, man. Vianello doing his thing, trying to steal the last 10 seconds of the round. Torrez Jr. has a little bit of a cut over that left eye. Interesting. So these are little things that you don't see even if you're watching the fight on TV, right? Like, I don't know what specific point in time that's a pretty big cut, too. Showing the replay here. Accidental headbutt. Yeah, that'll do it. That bone, the skin, when it touches the eye socket bone, it's a very thin layer of skin. So you get bopped there. especially a headbutt. Yeah, that causes cuts like that sometimes. All right, 10th and final round. Let's go. 10th and final round. Richard Torrez Jr. versus Guido Vianello. Let's go, let's go. Vianello throwing punches, just still trying to, like I said, Vianello has not given up. He's still trying to win this fight, even though he's clearly losing. Gotta respect that. A lot of guys, will just pack it in, would have packed it in by the 7th round if they felt that they weren't gonna win. Just go into survival mode. But Vianello's not doing that. He's still trying to win. Yeah, he is. Two minutes left here in this final round. Another counter right hook from Torrez Jr. Torrez Jr. just needs to be careful of that, because the past couple times that he's thrown his counter right hook, which he just landed again there, Vianello looked like he was ready for it and tried to counter with his own straight right cross, and he almost landed it 2 times in a row. As Vianello throws another counter right hook that just barely misses. Whoa, both guys landing some big shots. 1 minute left here in this 10th round. Vianello is one of those guys that I don't know how old he is, but he's one of those guys that would be like a good gatekeeper. Meaning, like, he's one of those guys that you test yourself against when you're about at this stage right now, where Torrez is right now, like in teenage numbers into your fight career. He's one of those guys that if you can beat him, you get legit. But if you can't beat him, then you got some things to work on. 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds left here in this heavyweight final round, 10th round here. Vianello has to win the lottery, the boxing lottery, to land a big shot to win the fight right now. And that is the end of it. Gave 1 round to Vianello. That was round 6. Not gonna lie, that was kind of disappointing. I was expecting some more fireworks from Vianello. That wasn't Torrez's fault, because he was doing what he was. Torrez was bringing the fight to Vianello. We'll wait for the final scorecard here. Torrez was bringing the fight to Vianello, but Vianello didn't have the skills to match the level of Torrez's skills. Vianello didn't have the skills to match Torrez Jr. As they say, there's levels to this, and Torrez Jr. showed why he was an Olympian. This was just for 10 rounds. Oh yeah, this was Torrez Jr.'s very first 10-round match. They're showing a replay of that second round where the referee took a point away for unjustified reasons. I don't think in the second round there was that much excessive holding that you needed to take a point away. So that was kind of messed up for the referee to do that. Again, more highlights of Torrez Jr. landing that counter right hook. I swear he must have landed about at least 25 to 30 of those. And that's a low number, I'm guessing. Vianello has a chin on him too, because that big straight left that Torres Jr. landed. I'm just thinking this off the top of my head. I'm sure you guys could think about other examples. Here we go, punch stats. Total punches thrown, 245 for Torres, 318 for Vianello. 92 landed for Torres Jr., 88 landed for Vianello. That's a 38 percentage for Torres Jr. and 22 percentage, I think that was, for Vianello. I got distracted by that stat. I forgot what I was talking about before. But all right, waiting for the scorecard here. Oh yes, about that big shot that Torres Jr. landed on Vianello. If you guys remember, or you can Google this highlight, when Sergio Martinez knocked out Paul Williams, that big hook, straight left hook that Sergio landed from his southpaw stance against Paul Williams, who's also southpaw. This was kind of the same. That was kind of the same straight left that Torres landed on Vianello, which I'm surprised he's still standing from. Yep. Yeah, unanimous decision for Ricardo Torrez Jr. And there you have it. What up, Pickens Prods? What up? Yeah, that was the end of that one. Richard Torrez Jr. versus Guido Vianello. Clear. Like I said, I was expecting a little bit more fireworks from Vianello, but Torrez Jr. showed that there's levels to this. How many fights into his career Torrez is now? He's still a little bit, maybe about 2 years away from testing the top guys, but he's definitely on his way and looking good while he's doing his thing. All right, that was the match right there. I'll be back in a bit for Tim Tszyu versus Joey Spencer. Again, if you haven't done it yet, thank you. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. If you haven't done it yet, please press the like button, because it helps with the algorithm to get the show to other people to see it. And press the subscribe button. And like I always say, tell a friend to tell a friend. Cedric Sports Training YouTube channel. Yeah. All right, I'll be back. Peace.